Hey Travis, my name's Jake and I'm with Red Roan Digital Marketing, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your landscaping business. Everything I cover in this video can be done as independent pieces, but I hope to illustrate that my agency separates itself by offering a complete package in web development, search engine optimization, advertisement campaigns, and Google My Business management. Many agencies offer 1 or 2 of these services, but I like to think that offering all of them allows each of them to work together efficiently and produce the best results. The first thing I want to go over is your website, and I think you have the right idea and a very solid foundation, but I do think there's some room for improvement. So here I have an Excel spreadsheet where I want to show you the research I did comparing you to your local competition. The Google search I did was Lakewood Landscaping, and you'll see the first 5 results and their associated statistics for word content and backlinks. In Google, you are ranked number 12, but in reality, you're number 6 because pages like Home Advisor and Angie's List don't count. The most important aspect of your website I would like to go over is your word content and backlinks. In order to get these pieces of data, I use a free tool called SEO Quake. This is available to anyone. All you have to do is download it. And a second tool I use is a paid tool that I pay about $200 a month for, that just kind of goes a little more in depth, and it's interesting to see the differences between the two. Like one will pick up on some things that the other one won't. Using these tools, I found that you have about 171 words and 1 backlink picked up by Ahrefs. This compared to your competition is number 1 result having 7,000 words and 20 backlinks, and so on. I want to move on to a study that was performed by backlinko.com that says right here that the number 1 result in Google has an average of 3.8 times more backlinks than the rest of the Google results, as well as the average Google first page result contains roughly 1,500 words. As another point of reference, I would like to show you a little screenshot of Home Depot, and they have 6 million backlinks. So on a scale, that's where the big boys roll at. What's even more important than the quantity of words on your site, though, is the keywords that Google is able to pick up on. For example, your landscaping site needs to talk about landscaping related terms. If you were to go on rambling about your passion for fast cars and top-end power tools, Google won't regard you as an authoritative site, hence you won't be on the first page. However, the most important factor that Google looks for is your backlinks, which simply put is just another website that points at your website. An example of this is if you were to take part in some sort of a landscaping blog and someone made a comment of like a review of you and they made a link to your site, that's 1 backlink. Another thing I want to cover is citations. So this is another website called brightlocal.com, and they did another study on how many citations does a local business need. And they found that in order to be in the top 10 positions of Google, you have to have an average of 81 citations. So citations do primarily affect your Google My Business rankings and how you get found in Google Maps, but it can be a bit harder if you don't have a brick and mortar like headquarters or base of operations, because a citation, simply put, is how many times your business name, address, and phone number appear across the web. Can be on multiple sites like Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, and MySpace, if you're still into that kind of thing. So last but not least, one more thing to focus on is the user friendliness of your site. Google uses that in one of their algorithms to test the ability to crawl your site. which your site is actually doing very well in. Anyway, to wrap this up, I'd like to create for you a simple page that's user-friendly with roughly 1,500 words of keyword-specific content. I want to get you at least 100 backlinks and have a near future goal of establishing a headquarters to start building out those citations once business picks up. I do want to say I think you have a great advantage with the name of your business, and with my game plan I think that you could make it to the top of the first page of Google very easily and very quickly, given how it's like an area and landscaping that's very high keyword content, which I will illustrate here using a keyword explorer tool. I can show you that Lakewood Landscaping gets roughly 100 searches per month. So Travis, I hope you enjoyed what I showed you today, and hopefully you learned something from what I put together here. If you desire to move forward with me, I would love to work with you and ascertain specifically what you have in mind and come up with an exact game plan to get your business rocking. I look forward to hearing back from you either way. Again, this is Jake with Red Roan Digital Marketing, and thank you for your time.